Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught on the outside. It's Baker.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this is football today. Whether you're watching the NFL or college football, coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Eludes the rush. The pass rush closing in. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The shotgun running play call. Finding some room at the 25. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Quinn. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Jukes to get past the man. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, TCU. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To throw, it's Quinn. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. And it falls incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And they'll use the ground game here. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds it. Move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. He's got a first down and more. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Great move there. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Back. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Back to throw. It's Quinn. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Rebels are in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He shreds the tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Bailey. And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's running out of time here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they get set now to try the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball up to the 30. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Quinn looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back. It's Quinn. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low panic support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs are looking to keep this drive going. They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
The pocket breaking down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels. Made the defense look slow that time. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Offense ready to start this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the run here. Let's it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again. On
first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, TCU. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Quinn. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.